Welcome back, Focus Fanatics. In this video, we're going to talk about our open item menu buttons. We've got miscellaneous food, we've got open liquor, some of us have open appetizers, depending upon how we print, all those different kinds of open item buttons. We all have them. Some of us use them more than others, but the best practice is to get rid of them. Using these open item menu buttons can skew our costs, our inventory, our reporting, and even our taxes if you have different taxes for liquor versus food, etc. And mostly because you can't really control once they have access to it what they're bringing in, what cost they're putting on those menu items, and things like that. Okay, so if you want to eliminate the need of this miscellaneous food or miscellaneous liquor button, follow these steps. Okay, first step is to figure out how much your open item buttons are being used. Okay, so I created a simple report. If I go into my reports, and I'll show you how I have this set up. If you just go into your back office and you go into your report setup, all you need to do is find an open slot, name your report open item audit or whatever you want to, and then the type of report is the discount void audit report. Okay, and just ignore all this stuff up here and then go down to the bottom. A lot of you may already have a report like this, and just go ahead and touch on or select the kitchen comments, and that will provide you a report with every open item, whether it has a price or not, that was rang into your system. Okay, so if I run this report for today, it's going to show me all these menu items that were rang in as open food or liquor. Okay, it's going to tell you the employee that did it. So Mike rang in a burger and a vodka, Billy rang in a test item, the server rang in miscellaneous food, and then Mike rang in another burger. Okay, so find out how bad it is, right? Run this report every day or every week, and then the first thing you need to do is add all the items onto your system. Okay, so obviously Mike doesn't know where the burger button is, or there is no burger button. Okay, sometimes we have certain customers that we do something different for. If we're doing that, let's just add that menu item into the system. So A, we can get accurate reporting on it. B, the price is consistent, and C, if it's being ordered a lot, maybe we just need to add it to the menu in general, right? But let's get rid of bringing it in as just a burger. Um, so let's do that. Now, if the burger is on the menu, and in this case it is, right? If we go to fast food, we're going to see hamburger. If these items that they're bringing in as open items are in the system, train your staff. Okay, if there are a lot of items already on the point of sale, but they're still ringing them in as open items, have a discussion with them, show them where the buttons are, and then find out why they are ringing the items in that way. Maybe your menu needs to be adjusted to make it more intuitive for your staff. Um, Maybe they're not finding the modifiers because it just doesn't make sense to them. But train them on where the buttons are, find out why, and then if that doesn't make it any better, then it's time to uh, create some consequences. Give your servers that aren't complying some undesirable shifts and undesirable stations. Okay. The last thing that you can do, which is really easy, is you can just make this menu item next to impossible to ring, right? You can come into it and you can go ahead and turn on require approval. And then that way, when my server comes in and tries to ring in this menu item, I open up a table and I go to my fast food screen and I hit miscellaneous food and I type in $4. It's going to require manager approval. Okay, obviously that's going to be a hassle for the management team, but it will make it uh, a lot more difficult for your staff to ring in these items and ensure that they're taking the time to look throughout the point of sale system for the actual item instead of being lazy. It's next to impossible to get rid of open items entirely, but you should be doing your part to stop the madness. Okay, make sure your reports, your inventory, taxes, and reporting are correct by following the steps that we've talked about. I hope this video helps you and your staff, and until next time, stay focused.